Hi everybody, welcome back if this is a return trip for you. If you bought the round trip ticket and you're coming back, my name is April, this is Plan with April, and I am in the Hobonichi cousin, Techo. We are looking at the month of May already, and it is the 21st week of 2024. And if you're like me, the whole month has, well, the whole year has just flown by like crazy. Kind of gave you a preview of what I'm going to be using as far as supplies today, but let's go through them really quick. I've got two Tombos. I've got the 772 and then my favorite that I've rubbed the number off that I need to find out and order another one so that you know what I'm using. I've also got the Signo 1.0. I definitely want to incorporate this today. And then, remember the haul that I did with all of the AliExpress stickers? Well, I did do some fussy cutting. I want to make sure I say that right and I'm not swearing instead of cussy fudding. You know, either way. Sure. Grab yourself a beverage. That's what we're here for. I absolutely adore these girls, so I want to incorporate them somewhere in this spread. I also picked some other things and some other colors, some other stickers that I want to incorporate. I absolutely love these. Also, I will tell you guys, I got a tiny pair of scissors to help me do the fussy cutting because this was my only choice and those are just ginormous. So thank you all of you who commented and said it's easier with smaller scissors. You're not wrong. It is a lot easier. So I do have all of these stickers that came on the washi tape with these girls, but then I also went in and pulled one of my old sticker books and fussy cut a bunch of different florals to go with this. I thought that would be pretty to have some florals also in there. So scooch these all off here. I've also got this one because we all know I don't really use my sidebar for anything, so I thought it might be nice to just have the words on it. But I also thought too, during the bottom of the week where I'm not really doing anything, it might be nice to have the words there too. I don't know. It might be a really layered week is what I'm thinking. So between the Tombos and then I pulled out some dot stickers that I got also from AliExpress quite some time ago. I thought those would also work well in marking, you know, whatever I've got to mark. And then of course we can't live without washi tape, so I pulled these colors as well. I'm not sure really where to start on this. I'm not gonna lie. It feels a little overwhelming, so I think what I'm gonna do is start with these two washi tapes. I'm gonna layer a lot today. I feel like today's gonna be a big layering day, so I wanna start off with my most basic background. And I think my most basic background is going to be this pink washi and then this brown textured washi. So I'm going to lay this down. I am just using my palette knife. If you are in the market for a washi cutting device, I like how I said device, washi cutting device, this is amazing. It's one of my favorite. It's ergonomically correct, it's super easy, it's nice, and it gives a clean cut every time. Anyway, blah 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 blah. It is linked down below in the description, and yes, I do get a commission on the channel every time you order one or anything from the links down below, which goes back to the channel and allows me to do different purchases to show you different items, which we all love because the fear of missing out is a real thing. Ooh, perfect. All right, let's see here. Ooh. I really like how that looks. It is a little curled up, but I'm okay with that. It will relax. Now, I've got those two pieces of washi tape down. I also want to add in a brown, so I think I'm going to do this medium, almost like a chocolate color. I really like that. And let's pop that in right above. This week is going to be all about layers, dimension, and functional planning. I know it's It's really hard to do functional planning with so much decorative planning, but it is possible. It is absolutely possible. I want to line this up because I feel like I got a little off on my washi, so I just want to make sure that I'm not wrinkling the page underneath, but that I'm kind of straightening out my mistake down below. The great thing about using a light colored or clear transparent background washi in between is you can pretty much adjust on any mistakes that you've made in lighting those up. Okay, is anybody else thinking Neapolitan ice cream? Look, that's what I'm thinking of, which is not my favorite ice cream. I'll be really honest with you. I don't do foods that touch or like Neapolitan ice cream. It's strawberry, vanilla, and chocolate, and they're all touching, and it just, I can't. I can't. There is something in me that is like, absolutely not. I cannot have my flavors touching. It's like having your turkey and your mashed potatoes and your green bean casserole on the same plate, but they're touching. Oh, I can't do it. Can't do it. There's just no way. Okay, so I'm wondering if I want to go in with this guy, and if I do, how I want to cut this down. Do I want to make it completely narrow, or do I don't think I want to go in there. Let me grab my cutter. Hold on, time out. One great thing about my desk is that it is extremely versatile. So how much do I need? I'm looking at about here to about here, like how I measure. It is what it is. It is what it is. I mean, you guys already know, if you have been here long enough, that I do not know how to use a ruler. So how surprised are you that I'm like, right there is a good place to stop. Okay, so then let's see. We got that. I want to go all the way to the edge, I think, though. I think I want to go all the way to that edge. So let me let me grab, I know I wasn't planning on using my Sharpie, but I want to be able to mark this. Hey, Mark. So that I can cut it appropriately. And that's just the extra fine point. Ooh, and that is going to be a little rough to see. Not a rough C, but rough to see. I'll line this up here. How close am I? Ooh, that looks good. I've got a giant, okay. Full disclosure, the sun is out today. The back door's open. I'm cleaning out the pond, which means I'm flooding it with fresh water because it has been through a rough winter. And so if you can hear that, that is what it is. It's the hot tub pond. You're like, wait a minute. A what, who? It's a hot tub pond. We actually converted our hot tub into a koi pond. It's a goldfish pond. They're big enough to be koi, but they're just feeder goldfish that we bought for like 11 cents each at Petco a few years ago and threw them in there. And they have survived. They're survivors. So yeah, I threw the hose in there today and decided to kind of flush it because whew, it is not pretty. It is not pretty out there. Are you coming to the tree? All right. I'm trying to get this separated. There it is. It's not my real cup of tea. Okay, so if I go there and I go here, I'm going right below there. This is planner talk at its best, but I want to make sure that it is even Steven. Okay, I think that is even Steven. So I'm just going to slowly press this down while I remove the bottom part, which is still attached to the sticker itself. And if I've done this right, I won't need to trim. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yes, 100%. Yes. I love that. Yeah, I love that a lot. Okay. So that looks amazing. I really like how that came together. I was a little nervous, I'm not gonna lie. Let's pop up here. I'm gonna flip this around before we start adding any ephemera in. I do want to lay down some washi up here. Put it smack dab in the middle-ish. Oh, so the hot tub. If you haven't heard the story, if you are new here, Wes's mom and dad bought the hot tub, I want to say in the early 80s. It lived in Montana, and then when they moved from Montana, they shipped it over here, and my sister-in-law and brother-in-law had it, and you're like, wait, why do you have a brother-in-law and a sister-in-law? It's Wes's sister and her husband. I know, it almost needs its own flow chart. Anyway, they had it at their house, and then we moved back here, and they're like, hey, we want to do a fire pit, want to kind of revamp. Do you guys want it? And we're like, absolutely, we'll take it. You know, why not? We had it for a couple of years, and then it went kapooey, and it was old enough that you really couldn't get parts for it. So instead, we had built the deck around it. I use that a lot. Wes built the deck around it. I don't build things. I don't build things. Maybe planner layouts is about the only thing. So anyway, Wes had built a deck around it in the back, a back deck. So we couldn't really tear it out. It was a thing, like it was part of the deck. So instead, what we decided, I like that over there. What we decided to do was convert it into a pond. And originally he was like, I don't know how we would do that. You know, you have all the pumps and the electricity, and well, he figured it out for me, and it is one of my favorite features in our house, part of our house. So it is, there's no electricity to it, obviously. The pumps are gone, everything's filled in so the fish can't like swim up and find their way out of it. And we've planted some plants that are indigenous to our area, and yeah, it's amazing. And just the sound of it, because it's off our bedroom and off the office, so that's why you hear it. It is just so soothing and so wonderful. It's like its own water fountain. And once I get it cleaned up, I promise to show you guys. Over the winter, it has turned a beautiful shade of green that is not cohesive with showing off something. What do we think? What do we think? I am over the moon with this. Like, so far, I am really, really happy with this layout. Okay, so I know I've got a lot of ephemera to put down. I also have a ton of washi tape. You know, we can do so many things here. So let me pop in here with the Tombow 772. I just want to go in and highlight this week. This is such a beautiful blush. I absolutely love this Tombow. Love it. And then let's go in, since we've used quite a bit of browns and the pinks are just down here. Let's mark work schedule. So 8:30 to 4:30. All week. Perfect. That takes care of that. And that's just the work schedule, so we can put that in there. I also want to add in, and I don't know if I want to do florals. Like, I want to match what I've got going on. So maybe it is just going to be, whoops. Should I just add these on the bottom? I don't know. I like the layered look. Also, I struggle with keeping things like symmetrical. I'm really bad at that. So I don't know. I need to get out of my shell. Like, I need to get out of my symmetrical shell and like put things in different. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's plan. Let me scooch these all over. Let me grab. I was going to use this guy here, but now I'm wondering if I need something with a finer point. What have I got? I've got the 0.5 GTU Pilot. Let's just pop in here with this, okay? I know I also have, let's incorporate some of these for pinks because I'm feeling really brown heavy and I don't want to be brown heavy. So let me pop off. I need to use this up because I keep using certain colors. Oh, also, hold on. I'll show you guys a little trick I found. I got myself one of those storage containers for like beads and small things. But what I did, oops, bumped the camera. I put my washi tape in it. I broke the lid off. I didn't break it off. I like used my scissors and cut it off. So these are all of my washi tapes that I have. A lot of them you saw in the haul. And if you didn't see the haul, I'll try to put it up above in the cards so that you can go watch it. But yeah, I've got, you know, all of my rolls in here. So they're nice and organized. I can see them at a glance. I know what they are. And yeah, isn't that nice? And that's where the lid was attached. Yeah, I'm loving it. I think it's super easy. It was hardly any dollars, and it's, yeah. Okay, so back in here, I want to do, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put down a couple of these each day. I don't wanna have too many priorities in the morning, because mornings for me are more of like get up, have coffee, relax a little bit, get in the mood to like get ready for work, that kind of stuff. So if I put too many things down that I want to accomplish, I'll just get overwhelmed and I won't do them. I will just ignore them. I'm also trying to every morning sit down and do my daily pages, get them started with like what I'm doing for the day and then what my accomplishments were and my schedule. And that has been working out really well. I am going to be putting that in a plan with me this week as well. Actually, this will be going up on the weekends, so you will have probably already seen the daily layout now that I say that, because it will come out before. Saturday and Sunday, I'm not going to add any dots because I don't have any expectation of what I want to get done. However, should I do anything down below? I don't think so. I think I'm going to leave it as is, and I'm going to just curl that up and put it on over there. There was a thought that I could layer this here, but I'm not really feeling it. I kind of like the simplicity of how this is looking. So let me kind of tidy up my desk since it's crowding me a little tiny bit. And let's pop in here with my G205, and I want to put down here, I want to journal. And that doesn't mean I'm not going to be journaling on the weekend. I'm just not putting it in that I need to do it first thing in the morning. Like whenever I decide to do it, I'll do it, and I'm totally fine with that. And then I need to make lunch. I am really, really, really trying to do better for my health and wellness, and making my lunch and taking it every day does seem to keep me away from the junk food that is always available at work, always. And I don't know about you, but when I'm home on the weekend, I don't eat a whole lot. Like I'm not hungry. But because I have a sedentary job and I sit at my desk, I find myself snacking all day long. And if it's not healthy snacks, I am finding anything to snack on. And most of the time, it is not healthy. So down here, I do want to take the Tombow. I want to go in here and I just want to say, I'm going to mark off this hour here. And then I'm going to let that dry a little bit. And let's do the bold. Let's do the 1.0. Since I said I was going to use this in the beginning of the video, I do want to use it. So get ready. Let's get ready. And of course, that's getting ready for work. That water is so soothing. Make me want to take a nap. Okay, so we've got that marked in there, and then I do know I need to put a couple more dots down, but do I want to do pink or do I want to do brown? I think I want to do brown. I think I'm feeling the brown right now. Let me grab my tweezers. These are also down below in the description. Perfect. Put those back in my container. I'm going to stop at the P.O. box, and then on Friday I need to stop for fuel before I come home, and then one of the other days, either Wednesday or Thursday, I need to stop and get groceries. So maybe what I'll do is put that in with the Tombow. Let's do it Thursday. I feel like Thursday's a really good day. It's like the end of the week, towards the end of the week. It's less chaotic. And let's put in here. Pick up groceries. If you've noticed, I don't have my ring on today. It's because I have a blister. I don't know if it's a heat blister, stress blister, I don't know, but it's a blister. So that is why I don't have my ring on. I'm not a single lady. I just need to get that taken care of, and my ring really annoys it. Okay, so I've got P.O. box, and then Saturday and Sunday, you guys know they are my busiest days of the week. So I'm going to go down here at the 9 and 10, 9 and 10, and I'm going to write in here with the bold. Saturday is going to be for filming specifically. And then this is going to be for meals. And this is going to be meal planning and meal prepping. So we've got that in there. Another thing I want to show you, let me grab, where is it? Let me grab my Muji. This is a 0.5. It's tagged down below too. If you have never used the Mujis, they are amazing pens. So I'm just going to go in here. I'm going to add a little bit of texture. This just kind of grounds this portion of the plan with me. It just kind of says, hey, look here, this is a box, like this is something in here. All I'm doing is outlining it, nothing major, but when I'm done, you'll be able to see it does add a little bit of, oh, okay, yeah, a bit of pizzazz. I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, let's go with some ephemera. Ephemera? I like that. Let's see where we can place this. I feel like this one can go here because we're not planning anything up above that. And I do like that. Let me grab my tweezers. These are really easy stickers to place. Really easy. I'm gonna do a Monday sticker of relax. Because Monday nights are definitely relaxation nights. And I know I need to work on some of my crochet projects. I tell ya, I start a project and then I'm like, yeah, that's cool. And then sometimes I don't finish it. I actually found a blanket that my granddaughter would absolutely love, and I hardly have to do anything to finish it. Like, it's pretty much done for her size. So I just need to get on it. Like, come on, get it done, right? Okay, and then here, I'm gonna add this here. Just because I don't think there's gonna be anything at the end of the day that I'm gonna need to do. So join that. want to go in here and I want to put down, do I want to do it here? I think I do. I really like how that looks. Perfect. Are we on screen? Okay, good. Are we on screen here? Okay, good. Panic at the disco here. Got some more flowers. Let's get these added in here. Never be afraid to put something close to the spine. I want to put this over here, which is going to seem kind of obvious, but it's okay. Sometimes being obvious in your planner is totally acceptable. Completely and utterly acceptable. What do you think so far? As you're looking at this, are you like, yes, I really like that. In the haul video that I tagged in the cards are all the links to these products. So if you're looking at this and you're like, I need to get blank, they're in there. Let's do I want to do up here? Yes. Because I can totally fit around this. I am really, really liking this. I am not kidding. Really, really feeling this. Dun, dun, dun. Ba-dum, bum, bum. Remember what I said about layering? Layer away. Okay. Have you seen Fallout on, is it HBO Max? I think it's Max. If you have not seen Fallout, it's pretty gory. I will say that. It is pretty gory, but it is pretty amazing as well. Like it's pretty cool. I'm going to stick this in here. I don't do a lot with my work schedule, so filling it in with stickers is totally fine. I have a different planner that I use specifically for work because a lot of things that I do at work are confidential, so I wouldn't be able to show them on the channel with you. So let's go ahead and put that down. I've got another reed. I mean, can you have too many in one layout? The answer is no, you cannot. Okay, I'm really liking how this is coming together. I don't know that I'm going to use all of these stickers that I cut. Darn it. I know, right? Like, but you spent all that time. Trust me, I know. I'll put that there. Where do I want to put this? Right here? Yes. Layer that on there. Stick that baby down. Okay. So as far as ephemera, I think that's going to be all of it. I do want to add in some more of these brown stickers just so that I can have some things in the evening put down. I think I'm going to use a different color. Should I go back to pink? Yeah, let's go back to pink. I want to go with the lighter pink. Let's do this one. So I'm going to put one here. Ooh. I thought I grabbed it. I did not. One here. The other thing about these stickers is you can absolutely use them as decoration too. So if I've got a couple down here that I'm marking something, I can also pop some of these lighter ones over here. Tie them together. A couple there, maybe one here, because you can still see through it. So that just adds a little more pop, a little more dimension. And layering. And I haven't done a whole lot of washing in the past few weeks, so I'm not worried about this bulking up my planner, bulking up my computer, bulking up my planner, because I haven't really done anything recently that has made it bulky anyway. So I think I'm going to go in here. I haven't used this deep chocolate yet. I think I'm going to go in here and I'm just going to put it down here. Grab my palette knife. Oop, perfect. And here, I like it. And then I had this sticker. See if I can get it. It's little. It's just a tiny little sticker. Grab my tweezers. And I'm just going to pop that down. I'm going to rub it with the back of my tweezers just so it really takes on that opaque color. Perfect. All right. So let me look and see, is there any of these? I feel like these are just too big. I feel like they're their own layout. I feel like they just don't quite go with this. So if I clear those out, what do we think? I don't think there's anything really missing. Maybe some words down here, but because these go this way, I mean, I could. Let's try this. Let's just try it. If we hate it, it's fine. I mean, I hope we don't hate it because you all know how I feel about fussy cutting. It is my sheer nemesis. So if I go over this way, I'm covering that a little bit, but I think that'll be fine. And then let's trim this off the bottom so I have a nice clean edge-ish. And then let's no sense in having the extras on there if we don't need them. So let's go ahead and peel this. It is a bit tricky. Maybe let's try the other end. Usually these are pretty easy if you're gentle with it. There it is. Got it. Maybe. Yeah, got it. Okay. Tweezers, please. Okay. So let's go right here. Okay, yes. I feel like it needed that. I do feel like it needed that. Okay. All right. That's where we're at. Let me know down below. I will meet you in the comments. I love chatting with you. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you would change or add anything. Let me know if you have any questions on anything that I used. And I hope you have the very best day. I love you. I'll see you later. Bye.